It's been said that you play baseball, play football, or play basketball. You don't play fighting. To put yourself on the line against an opponent trained to defeat you is not something for the weak-minded. Because while mastering all combat sports disciplines is necessary to compete, to succeed, a fighter must have the heart and determination to walk through fire in search of victory. Tonight, the journey begins. Far from the bright lights of Las Vegas or New York City, but as the saying goes, when the octagon door shuts, a fight's a fight.
UFC President Dana White, and we're always looking for up-and-coming talent to sign. Back in the day, I used to scout the world looking for new talent, but I haven't done that in years. I'm looking for the next Ronda Rousey, the next Robbie Lawler, the next Conor McGregor. I'm looking for future champions, and I'm willing to go to any show, anywhere in the world to find them. Super excited about the talent on tonight's card. A lot of tough fighters. Let's see who really wants their shot at the UFC.
You never know, this might be.
See this coming. Oh!
Look at this! He's done! He called it! He called it!
The rocking socket robot.
Good.
That was nice. That was very nice.
It has a lot of talent and a lot of potential. We're going to do this. We're going to give him a shot in the UFC.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Remix. That shit we got.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. The UFC returns this weekend with a fresh face who is destined to make headlines. When UFC President Dana White went looking for a fight, he was hoping that he would end up with a future UFC star. And those are the expectations after he signed a regional champion who has dominated the local middleweight circuit en route to his Octagon debut this weekend. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. Well, he was discovered on Dana White looking for a fight, and man, did he come through with style points that night. As such, here he is, making his UFC debut a few short months later, and the question beckons, will there be jitters? We hear a lot about those UFC nerves, and sometimes it leads to an adrenaline dump, and that can be the difference in a win or a loss. So if he can bottle the nerves and deal with the bright lights of the famed Octagon, there's no denying the skill set, the skills, the demeanor. That's what got him to the big show. We'll see if he can perform now in the UFC.
This guy is an excellent striker. What he wants to do here is avoid grappling exchanges, utilize his outstanding striking skills, and keep this fight from becoming a ground fight. Nice inside leg kick.
Well done. Whoa!
Wow! Nice leg kick.
Big
Huge
right hand
shot
there.
with the right.
Wow!
He hurt him.
Oh!
That is ending. What power that guy has in his hands.
Well, Joe, you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight.
Caught him right there, had him in all sorts of trouble. Look at this. And he's out.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Black Mamba.
Well, that's how you seize the moment in the UFC debut as he gets the job done here tonight. And the celebration is on with his coaches and his teammates. 1-0 in the big show. Can't start much better than that. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is, a very accomplished striker, finally making the walk to the Octagon tonight. Gotta think he'll be interested, of course, in keeping this fight standing in his wheelhouse. And he's got the takedown defense to keep this fight where he wants it. No doubt he'll be looking to put on a striking clinic here tonight.
This guy is an outstanding striker. What he wants to do is use his defense to keep the fight standing, use the takedown defense and a good solid sprawl, and if he does go to the ground, make sure he gets back up and punishes his opponent.
How about that shin?
Really missed with that right hand. He caught the kick.
Oh!
He got hurt very, very badly.
Oh! Oh!
He's down. He's in big, big trouble. That's it. He's out. He's out. The fight is over. Wow. Straight punch for the KO.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Let's take a look at that again. Take a look at this from a different angle. Ba-boom!
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution.
Oh, good body kick.
Changing to the southpaw stance now, Joe. He's got him hurt here.
Big shots.
He's 30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh! This could be it. He's in big trouble. Oh, he nailed him.
And just like that, the fight is over. Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for this unquestionably a rivalry fight here tonight. And this is not promotional hyperbole, folks. These fighters do not like each other. Tonight, in short order, they will close the octagon door behind him.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
Tail of the tape. For under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh!
Looks like, unbelievable.
Back to his feet again. Amazing.
Wow!
Total domination.
That is it.
Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact.
Let's take a look at it one more time. Here's the knockdown, vicious strike. Look at this. Boom.
The most intoxicating word in the world of mixed martial arts is potential. Every fighter starts out with a clean slate and lofty dreams. But fight by fight, the talent pool shrinks, and only a select few will rise to the top in the UFC. You've done your part so far, growing your fan following while earning the respect of your peers in the octagon, stamping yourself as a fighter on the fast track to a championship. But even now, it's clear that this taste of success will either push you to greater heights or send you tumbling, making your winning streak a distant memory. Which path will you choose?
Run it up, run it up.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. As a fighter's wins begin to add up, the pressure to maintain momentum becomes a major factor. Every fighter who competes in the octagon will tell you that he will take a win by any means possible. But as one of the UFC's top strikers, this middleweight star is taking the judges out of the equation, as he has used fists and feet to finish each of his opponents during his winning streak by way of spectacular knockout. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next. And we are underway at the Mecca, Madison Square Garden in New York City. Theodoro, the self-proclaimed cardio king, sets a really good pace and is able to keep it.
Good defense there.
All right, so here we go with round one, and let's see how early he can find his range when it comes to the kick.
He hurt him! Oh! Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect. We say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first round KO.
Let's take a look at that again. Great angle here. Oh, man. KO.
So we now go to Bruce.
Up like that, that's not a good sign.
How about that shin? Oh, he gets tagged again. Nice combination. Oh, huge right hand. Can you believe it?
Nasty ground and pound for the win.
Yeah, Joe, safe to say he wasn't stalling or looking for a referee stand-up. He was looking to pound his opponent's head through the canvas, and he nearly did so with some of those hammer fists, man. He wasn't trying to score. He was trying to put an exclamation point on a most dominant performance here tonight, and he certainly did that as he ends the fight by knockout.
Check it out here. Boom.
So there he is as the celebration continues.
Oh, he missed that kick. Tagged him. Oh, he landed an uppercut. Oh, what a leg kick. Wow, he is getting off some massive kicks. Oh, he tagged him in the left.
He's got him hurt here.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Oh, he got tagged. Oh! Excellent timing here to land a huge left for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Let's see it one more time from a different angle. Look at the power in this left as it shuts the lights out. Here we see it again, and he's out.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. He hasn't really showed any.
Wow! This could be it right here. He tagged him again. Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Oh, big uppercut! Oh, very nice.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail.
Look at this. Beautiful right leg kick there.
Oh, he landed another.
Oh! He is clearly in big, big trouble.
Oh, straight right. Superman punch lands, Joe. You can tell he's worked on that. Changes his stance. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. He landed that inside leg kick.
He hurt him. That is it.
That'll do it.
Huge right hand shot that got him the victory.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Let's take a look at it from another angle here. This is the one that causes the knockdown and the subsequent follow-up strikes for the knockout. Great angle here. Boom.
So there he is as the celebration continues.
Combinations.
And that one certainly found the target. Under 3 minutes now to go on the round.
Oh, he got hurt.
Oh, and just like that, the fight is over.
Big straight shot for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and That's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
And let's see that again. Boom! Right on the money.
And there he is after a mat.
Tries the kick, lands, he's stunned.
He's got him hurt here. After he caught the leg, he just...
Big kick to the head, he is stunned.
He's got him hurt here.
Big left hand.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. He hurt him with that hook.
All right, ready for live action here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the fight capital of the world. All right, so the rivalry resumes here. Here we go with round one, and let's see who can get off to a good start here tonight. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a feeling out process, but both guys have said, don't worry about my emotions. Once that octagon door closes, I will let my skills take over. Let's see how it goes here early, Joe.
Oh, powerful right leg kick. Doing an excellent job of mixing up his strikes here.
All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful over.
Oh!
He's very close to the finish here.
That's it, he's out, he's out.
That's it.
Wow. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Here we see it again. Ba-boom!
It's underway.
Now, starting off this round, you've got to think that the barrage that he endured in that last round is still affecting him. He's going to want to start this round off and move and avoid taking any damage. Whoa! Man! This could be it.
Oh, he might be out. Big left hand lands upstairs.
Good combination. Oh! He's in big, big trouble here.
Oh!
Kicked him in the face. He's getting tagged. He hurt him with that hook. Oh, another one. Body kick, look at
He's
that.
got him hurt here.
Oh, he's got him with a big
Huge
one.
right hand. Oh!
This could be it right here. Big shots.
Big body
shots to
shot.
the body.
Now right hand.
Oh, very nice.
That strike will count. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round.
Oh, flipped him again. He's hurt. He's hurt. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. Oh, he's hurt again.
Oh, he might be out.
Really missed with that right hand.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
These guys are exchanging huge shots.
Nice 1-2 there.
High kick! He hurt him.
Unbelievable. How about that shin?
Nice head kick. Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Oh, absolutely one for the highlight reel right there. A tremendous kick to spell the end of the night for his opponent, and for him, I should say, but just caught him flush, full force, beautiful extension on the kick, and the fight was really over as soon as that one made contact. I'm not even sure he was conscious when he hit the canvas. Outstanding performance here tonight.
Take a look at this from a different angle. Boom! And he's out.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution.
Oh! What a leg kick! High kick! He hurt him! This could
might be out. Wow! Oh! Wow!
That's it. He's out. He's out.
That'll do it!
A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Oh, absolutely one for the highlight reel right there. A tremendous kick to spell the end of the night for his opponent, and for him, I should say, but just caught him flush, full force, beautiful extension on the kick, and the fight was really over as soon as that one made contact. I'm not even sure he was conscious when he hit the canvas. Outstanding performance here tonight.
Let's see that again. Let's see that again. Crank right on the jaw.
So there he is as the...
Whoa!
Now he's wobbly.
He's in big, big trouble. Back up.
Final seconds of round one. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Here we are, early round two.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round, try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended. That's a nice, clean shot. Oh! He's in deep danger right now. Deep danger. Oh!
Unbelievable.
Boom! It's over.
And that's gonna do it.
Beautiful knockout strike here for the victory.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Let's look at that from another camera angle.
Of the Hendo power, especially here in round one. Wow!
He goes for a head kick and he's down.
That is
he's
it.
out cold. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Take a look at this from a different angle. Lands perfectly, and that's the end.
So a huge result and a seminal moment.
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division. To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the middleweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats his heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight.
As I walk through the valley with my ladder and flex, I'm the realest one to say that I just haven't regret. When they all thought we was finished, they was laughing at that. So I went and brought me in.
All right, just about ready to go with this rivalry fight as he makes his way to the octagon, and he has said all during fight week he's got to bottle the emotions and treat this as just another fight. Easier said than done when there is as much venom and bad blood as there is in this matchup.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. His opponent is going to need to keep his chin tucked and his hands up high. He is getting off some huge punches here. Big kick to the head. He's stunned. Big shots.
Huge shots there.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad. Head kick.
Trying to stay in this fight.
Switching stances here.
How about that shin? Oh, another head kick lands, and the question beckons, Joe. How many more can this guy absorb before he gets knocked down or potentially knocked out? Wow.
Oh!
They continue to exchange.
High kick! He hurt him. That's it. He's out. He is out. Wow. What a knockout. Man. Beautiful KO just as the round was ending.
Oh, huge block.
Head kick.
Oh, huge shot there, lands flush.
That is incredible.
Unbelievable.
A huge barrage of strikes. He kept coming and finally landed one big bomb for the knockout.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Let's see it again. Check out this angle here. Boom.
So here we go. All right, round one is underway.
He's out. Oh, he's out.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
And let's see that again from another angle.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliante has called a stop to this contest at 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Black Mamba.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. Punch by smiling Sam Alvey.
Oh, spinning back fist.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really strong. Oh, he might be out. Oh! And that's gonna do it. Oh, man!
Beautiful KO just as the round was ending.
Fight for many different reasons. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the money. Eventually, all of that fades away. Yet going down in the history books as a UFC champion is something no one can ever take. It's proof that for a moment in time, out of all the fighters in your weight class, you were the best in the world. It's the culmination of all your hard work, the fulfillment of a dream. Tonight is your chance to take that gold belt and hear Bruce Buffer say, "And new." That kind of glory lasts forever.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. So after a long run through the middleweight ranks, here he is making the walk to the octagon for his first championship fight at 185 pounds. And this man hasn't just worked his way up the rankings. He has taken on all comers, and more often than not, he has taken out the opposition. So with the win streak in tow, now the challenges get bigger, and of course none bigger than the incumbent, the UFC middleweight champion. We'll see how his style matches up tonight.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of...
All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of New Orleans, Louisiana, USA, presenting the challenger, Black Mamba. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Michael the Cow Bisping!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now. Oh! The champ! Oh! He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Secures north-south position.
Connects with a right.
He's putting his hands down on the thighs. He's looking to pass. He gets his back. Hits the reversal here and into full guard. Big punch from the bottom. He hits him with a hammer fist. Oh, he got tagged with the right hand there.
2 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe. Bisping gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
And lands a good shot. Nice shot to the head. Good control, postures up.
And he connects there.
Nice combination of strikes from the full guard. Good punch.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Whoa! Wow!
He's hurt badly. He's just hanging on here right now. What a fight.
Really starting to connect, Joe, on a lot of these strikes to the midsection.
He's in deep danger right now. Deep danger. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Bisping gets caught with that punch.
Big shot. He's getting pounded. Complete!
And that's gonna do it.
Domination! Ground and pound knockout.
Well, that's the way they used to ground and pound fighters back in the day, literally trying to pound your opponent's head through the canvas. Elbows and strikes and hammer fists one after the next. An offensive explosion on the ground that gets him the knockout win here tonight.
And let's look at the replay and see the end of this fight. This is the huge ground and pound strike that lands for the KO. Here we see it again. Boom! And then he's out.
And there is the undisputed king of the 185-pounders, the UFC middleweight champion of the world. And how about the knockout to get the job done tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
So some UFC history tonight as we crown a new UFC champion. Congratulations to fighter and team. And man, are they going to enjoy this one. A lot of people not giving them a chance coming in here tonight. And this is a moment that at times people just thought we wouldn't see. New champion here tonight. The longtime incumbent is out. There is a new sheriff in town in this division, and it is going to take a big...
Whoa! The champion is hurt here. He is in big trouble.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's in big trouble.
Kicks, Joe, are a big part of his arsenal, but I'm not sure he's been any better with...
Oh, but he's knocked down. He's out. He's
And
out.
that's going to do it.
Outstanding timing and accuracy for a knockout victory.
Yeah, Joe, a near-perfect strike to end. Left hand lands flush over the top.
Oh, another one. Oh, wow.
A big right hand. That'll do it.
A huge barrage of strikes. He kept coming and finally landed one big bomb for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, a pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Great angle here. Boom! Right on the money.
And there's the UFC middleweight king, best fighter in the world.
Some paths must eventually cross. And as two of the greatest fighters in the UFC kept dominating their opposition, it was inevitable that this moment would come. When the octagon door closes for tonight's super fight, the talk will be over, and the entire sports world will come to a halt. This is no ordinary fight. It's a battle between two champions, willing to put their own divisional crowns on the line to prove themselves worthy to be on top. And when the dust settles, there can only be one winner, a king with two crowns.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion. But tonight, an opportunity of a lifetime to etch his name in the history books as one of only a handful of fighters to be a simultaneous two-division UFC champion. Conor McGregor was the first to do it. This fighter can join him in short order if he can get the win against another champion here tonight.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world.
Our tale of the evening. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of New Orleans, Louisiana, USA, presenting the challenger, Black Mamba. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back.
All right, here we go. I am fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming, and they're
Opportunity of a lifetime, and this is one of the biggest fights in UFC history because this.
He heard him. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh, he's beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up, but that is a huge result for him here tonight, and on the other side, he didn't take much damage. So, big, big win for him here tonight.
Check out this angle here. Bang.
Well, stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. He wins the super fight to become a two-division UFC champion. That is rarefied air in the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 24 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight as he adds his name to a short list of fighters to win a UFC championship in more than one division. He has prided himself on taking on all comers, and tonight he gets the job done in epic fashion. Congratulations to the now two-division UFC champion of the world.
The DA on my way here. I made some millions on my way here.
This one, I would be very surprised if it goes to the scorecards. One of his belts.
He hurt him. Hard left hand. That's it. It's over. He's out. Wow! This could be it right here. Oh, he's out cold.
That is it.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Let's take a closer look at that from a different angle. Check out this angle here. Boom! And he's out.
And there he is, the king of the 205. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh! He's out!
Outstanding timing and accuracy for a knockout victory.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Let's see it one more time.
And there he is, the king of the 205. Jones.
Oh, nice. This could be it. Landed a gigantic kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, this fight was over as soon as that kick made contact. And you want to credit the offense and not denigrate the defense, but he did not get the guard up. And against this type of striker, you are absolutely playing with poison. So a near-perfect kick spells the end of this one here tonight.
Let's go to a different angle. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom! And then he's out.
And there is the UFC light heavyweight.
Ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. The UFC's light heavyweight title is on the line.
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Let's look at that from a different camera. Check it out again. Boom! And he's out.
And there he is, the king of the 205ers, the UFC. And no better way to get the job done than he did tonight by knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Black Mamba.
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in, and still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his corner. That was as dominating a title defense as we've seen thus far this year, as he knocks out the #1 contender, and really in so doing.
Greatness is a feat chased by many, but achieved by few in the UFC. To get there, it takes more than talent and skill. To be great, it also takes heart, determination, the willingness to fight the best, and the ability to beat them.
He's a legend, a big staple in the sport and a pioneer in MMA.
Over the course of his UFC career, this fighter has done that and more, taking the sport to a new level in the process.
He's been a world champion in multiple weight classes. He's made a ton of money, and he's achieved everything he'd ever wanted.
There is no question that he is the greatest of all time.
run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Remix. That shit we can touch on the sun is up. All of you get burnt when the gun is up. This that East Coast. Call me Mr.
All right, here we go. Doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC's light heavyweight championship. All right, so here we go. Early round 1. 5. Oh, he might be out.
Huge kick misses.
Oh, hard inside leg kick, chewing up that meat.
Looking to avoid that left hand.
Oh, nice punch there by Johnny Bone.
Good defense there.
Inside leg kick is there by Jones. Nice outside leg kick there. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line.
Wow! There's a nice inside leg kick. Superman punch. Oh! Wow! There's a nice inside leg kick.
Jones gets in the clinch.
He pummels in. Now he's got double underhooks.
Blocks the shot. Oh, Jones gets caught by the inside leg. Whoa!
He's rocked.
Man has his chin been tested early. Oh!
Huge knockout victory.
Well, Joe, you knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Great angle here. Boom.
And there is the UFC light heavyweight